Uchenna Akaluso coming to you live. Welcome back once again, guys. This is Site Reliability Engineering class for free Wednesday night, and it's Q and A. If you have any questions for me, this is the time to ask. This class is very informal on weekdays. It's just where we come in, we ask questions, we share ideas, we share thoughts, and we just learn from each other. Okay. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Like and subscribe to my channel, guys. How are you doing? How was your day? How did the day go? Those of you applying for jobs, how's it going so far? Hope everything is well. Hope everything is well, guys. Yes, so like I said, tonight, nothing really. Just ask any questions you have. I know a lot of you have been asking questions about the recent events going on with the layoffs. It's a key concern, especially for those of us, all of us in the IT world. We're thinking about our jobs. How secure are our jobs? Are we going to get laid off? What's going on? Should I keep interviewing for these jobs when a lot of big companies are laying people off? So I know a lot of you have had similar questions, and we're going to address all those things tonight. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. So I started this class for SRE recently, and just go watch some of my other videos. We're going on week 3 this coming Saturday, so the class meets every Saturday. Okay, and we cover a topic. We have an agenda. Just watch some of my old videos. I'm not going to dwell too much on that tonight. And on Saturday, we're going to cover another topic. I believe it's Prometheus and Grafana. Okay, so right now in class, we're on the topic of observability. So we've talked about CloudWatch, and then this coming Saturday, we're going to talk about Prometheus and Grafana. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. So let's get straight to it. Okay. Let's get straight to it. And I know a lot of us have concerns about our jobs. Okay. Where did I keep my phone, guys? Okay. It's right here. I was reading some articles out there, and let me just share those things with you. Give me 1 second. Let me get one of the articles and share it with you. Let's see here. So I read this one article. It says here, it says, "Are you concerned about layoffs?" It's actually a survey. There was a poll being taken out there, and this is the response that some people had for the survey. Okay, so 37% of the people said yes. 38% of the people said for others, not for me. 22% of the people said no, it's just business. And then 2% of the people just said, neither or. All right. So I know a lot of you are concerned about the recent layoffs, but one thing you must remember, guys, not every single company is laying people off. Okay. It's not every single IT company that is laying people off. I know, yes, we're going through economic times, and there's a lot of things going on at the moment. They're talking about a possible recession and other things going on globally that would affect the markets here, right? But it's not something you should worry about because, once again, it's not every single company that is going through these layoffs, okay? The job market is still strong. There's still lots of companies looking for engineers like yourself and me to come out there and to come out and work, whether it's in office, on site, or remote or hybrid. So there's tons. I wanted to read you guys this article. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna read this article to you. If I can pull it up, give me 1 second here. Let me read this to you. Okay. So it says here, despite recession fears and hiring freezes, job opportunities remain hot for recent grads, especially those with ideas for innovating out of the labor shortage and supply chain crisis. Did you guys get that? Let me read it one more time. Despite recent fears and hiring freezes, job opportunities remain hot for recent grads, especially those with ideas for innovating the labor shortage, and supply chain issues. Okay, let me read this other thing for you guys just to prove a point about this. Okay, now this is also something I read today, so let me just read this out to you guys. So it says here, to all of those fighting the good fight to find new roles after all of the recent layoffs, just want to remind you that you got this. You were obviously valuable enough for a company to hire you in the first place. The grind of seeking out that next great role that makes you happy and pays you what you're worth can be a daunting task that can make even the most content and or happy people lose hope. Don't lose hope. You will find a job that you like and one that you may even love. Keep using your network. Be supportive to your former colleagues. Keep your chin up. Pull up them bootstraps and keep at it. Okay? And then this person goes on to say, from a financial standpoint, if you're out of money, find something to keep the lights on and keep your bills paid. No job has to be the final job of your life. Okay, guys? All right. So I just read those two articles, okay? And everything I'm reading, you can go read more about it, research more about it. There's plenty of jobs out there, guys. Don't give up hope. Keep searching. Like he said, it could be a daunting task. You might lose hope, but you will get a job, okay? I'm pretty much on LinkedIn daily, just reading articles, checking out postings, and all that good stuff. So companies are still out there hiring, guys. Okay. So if you've ever wanted to be an SRE, you are at the right place. You are at the right place. Okay. So this is where the platform we come on the weekdays. We ask questions, we get answers, and we take it from there. Okay. So if you have any questions, guys, tonight, you can type it on the chat. If you do not want to type it on the chat, you can send me an email to akuluso40@gmail.com. That's akuluso40@gmail.com. Okay, you can also reach out to me via LinkedIn under my name, and I can add you to my network and we can communicate. Okay. All right, guys. So please like, share, subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. If any of you have gotten any questions on your interviews so far this week, share it with us, guys. You know, let's learn from one another. And let me read you guys one of the questions. Let's see here. Let me go back up here. Let me go down here. Okay, the question here says, have you ever had to implement K8 probes? Have you ever had to implement K8 probes? So if anybody has an answer to that question, please give us the answer. I'm not going to just sit here and just read answers to you guys. One thing you must learn as an engineer is search for information, okay? Dig deep, find information. I found this article that could help answer that question. So let me share my screen and I'll show you guys this article. And I can probably post a link for you guys. I hope the article is still here. Hold on, guys. I'm talking about this article. Okay, yeah, it's still here. It's still here. So let me share my screen and then I'll show you guys that article. And this will help to answer the question, have you ever implemented K8 probes? So this is an article that shows you how to do it. It defines what a K8 probe is. Okay. So this article, you guys see this right here? Setting up health checks for readiness and liveness probe. So when you have your Kubernetes, right, we need to do a health check. Make sure that the pods are ready to receive traffic. And we also need to check if they're alive or not alive. Okay. So the only way for us to do that is by doing health checks, which is also known as K8 probes. So with those health checks, like I said, there's liveness and there's readiness. Okay. liveness and readiness. This is the article. So let me just copy this link so you guys can read it. And of course, they have very beautiful diagrams that illustrate the point. Okay, you guys see this right here? You guys see that right there? And these are the types of probes, the ways you can use to find out if your pods are ready and if they're alive or not. So one of them is called an HTTP probe. Okay, so you're pretty much sending a request to the server to find out, okay, if it's alive or if it's ready. Another way you can do it is using what's called a command probe. So you run a command inside your container. The third way is called a TCP probe, okay, where you try to establish some kind of connection to a specified port, okay? So let me copy this real quick and post it on the chat so you guys can have it, okay? Let me go back here and let me post it somewhere right up here so you guys can have it, okay? All right, and I'll post that right there. Boom. There it is, guys. Awesome. Okay. So if you want more information about that question, just go to this link right here, which is what I just pulled up right here, which is this article, and read more about it. Okay. So that should answer your question. All right. Any other questions, guys? Let me go ahead and read another question. Let's see if we have other questions. Feel free to email me, guys. You don't have to type up the question here on the chat. Let me go and get another question. All right. Does part of being an SRE have anything to do with security? Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. As an SRE, not only are you making sure that the site is reliable, but of course, secure. You know, secure from the standpoint of internal security, which is, let's say you have workers in a firm, in an IT company. You have to make sure that you provide the correct kind of access. So that you start to talk about things like IAM, identity access management. So you have to make sure you provide the right kind of access to, give me 1 second, guys. Make sure you provide the right kind of access using things like IAM, use things like policies, right? Using things like roles. So yeah, it is important. Security is one of the key factors of being an SRE. You have to make sure that employees rather don't go into the infrastructure and tamper with things that they don't need to tamper with. You know, things like your EC2s, your EKS, if you're running an EKS, making sure they don't go in there and mistakenly terminate a server. You know, so security is very, very important. I don't know if you guys remember, but months ago, there was an employee at one of the big companies out there. I'm not going to mention any names, but because of some kind of error that the employee did, the services were down. You see, so it's important that when you have employees, you provide the right type of access, okay, because it has to do with security and also making sure that your site is reliable and it's also secure. Okay, so security is very, very important. So if you want to learn more about security, we're actually going to cover a class on that. It's IAM, but it's not in this Saturday. It's probably going to be a couple of Saturdays to come. But that's a very, very good question. Okay, that's a very good question. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember, I keep telling you guys, do not take rejection personal. Don't take rejection personal. I just read you guys an article, right? It says looking for a job could be a daunting task, and sometimes you might give up hope. But just keep trying, guys. There's plenty of jobs out there. There's plenty, okay? I show you guys this LinkedIn all the time. Let me just show you guys again. Let me share my screen, and let's go quickly to LinkedIn, okay? Let's go over there quickly, real fast. So let's go to this LinkedIn real quick. All right. So let me just type up SRE right here, SRE. You guys see all these jobs? There's plenty of jobs, guys. There's plenty. So even though a lot of companies are laying a lot of IT workers off, obviously there are companies out there still hiring. Look at all that. Look, this is just page one, page two. There's more. Okay, there's tons. There's tons, guys. There's tons. Look at this. There's tons. Okay. So that's why I encourage you guys to join this class. Okay, we hold this class every Saturday. It's absolutely free. You don't pay anything as long as you take the class on a Saturday. Okay, come in here and learn, get the tools you need to succeed. I don't want you being just another engineer applying for a job out there, doing what the rest of the people are doing, trying to get jobs. Come in here, learn the process, learn the technology. Okay, get good at the technology, build your confidence, build your technical skills, build your soft skills, okay? So you can get ready for the job market. But there's tons. I mean, I can't make this up. Go on LinkedIn on your own and just check it out. All these things here are jobs, okay? These are all jobs. So remember your resume is important, okay? Your resume is your story. Your resume is your story. So how you write your resume, what you put there, your LinkedIn profile. I talk about it all the time. What do you have in your LinkedIn profile? Here's my LinkedIn profile, right? Do you have your pictures there? Do you have information about the company you work for? What about your education? All those things are important. What are you listed in this column for your job experience? Okay. Once again, your education, what do you have there? Licenses and certifications, what do you have in this column? Okay. So all those things are important, guys. Remember, this is what a prospective employer sees. Okay. So it's key. Okay. It is key. Do you guys have any other questions? Let me go back here and read. Let's see if anybody has any more questions. Let's see here. Let's see. Do you provide one-on-one training for SRE? Do you provide one-on-one training for SRE? Yes, I do that. Okay. But it's not on Saturdays because remember I told you guys the Saturday class is absolutely free. You don't pay anything. So if you come into that class on a Saturday, you don't pay anything for the training. But if you want to do this training on a different day, then you can reach out to me and we can set that up. Okay. All right. Let's see what are the questions you might have. Do you provide soft skills training for this? Yes, I do that. I do that. So part of the soft skills training is on Saturdays when we meet. Okay, when I talk to you guys about how to present yourself, how to discuss how to answer the questions on an interview, how to discuss the infrastructure and stuff like that. So some of it I do cover when we meet on Saturdays. But if you need more help with that outside of Saturday, same thing, reach out to me. Okay. And as a matter of fact, if you have people not just in SRE, but SRE, DevOps, um, what else, guys? Data science, cloud solutions architects, programmers. I can also prepare you for your soft skills. Okay. It doesn't matter. I can prepare you for your soft skills. But when it comes to content and infrastructure and technology with the SRE, we can work on your technical skills also. Okay. So if you know of anybody out there that would like to take advantage of this class, um, just refer them my way. Okay. So you have options. You have the Saturday class, which is free. You don't pay a dime. You come in, you just enroll, and I include you in the database, and that's it. You just take classes, and I send you emails about the topics that we cover, and you're good. Okay. All right. Ask me any questions, guys. Any questions you have, ask. Let's see here. Can I learn about SRE in 2 months? Very good question, and I see where you're coming from. Okay, because a lot of us don't want to spend a lengthy period of time learning all these things. Um, that's a good question, really. If okay, this is the way I'll answer the question. Okay, if you're already in IT, meaning you're doing stuff like DevOps or you're doing something close to SRE, then picking this up might not take as long. Now, I can't guarantee you that you learn everything in 2 months because there's lots of topics, guys. There's lots of things that we learn. So sitting here and telling you you're going to learn everything in 2 months, I don't know. I'm not you. I don't know what your study habits are, how much time you can dedicate. I normally recommend that my students spend at least 20 to 25 hours per week studying. Okay, so if you can do more than that, that's great. But I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, you can learn all this in 2 months. Maybe you can, maybe you need more time. But this class is for 6 months. Okay, this class is for 6 months. So every Saturday we come in, we pick up a topic. Every Saturday we pick up a topic. And when we pick up a topic, I give you guys tickets, projects, things to do so you can work on those topics. Now, between the Saturday and the following Saturday, weekdays like this, I come on. It's informal. You can ask questions about the topics we already covered, or if you have questions about interviews, if you have interviews as an SRE and you have questions, if you're not quite sure of how to present yourself, how to prepare, how to look at the job roles and responsibilities in LinkedIn, and how to prep yourself, you can ask questions. Okay. All right, we're about to wrap up, guys. We're not going to be on for too long tonight. Of course, you can watch this video anytime. Okay, so let me go back to LinkedIn. I know I was talking about roles and responsibilities, so let's kind of take a look at that a little bit. Okay, let me go here, go right there, and share screen. Let's go back to LinkedIn quickly. Let's just go to jobs. Okay. And we're going to go for SRE. You guys see right here? There's 11,237 new SRE jobs out there. You guys see this, right? All right. So let's just go here. Let's just pick one. Let's pick this one. Let's look at the roles and responsibilities for this one. Let's find out what they need. Okay. So you're going to work with a development team in operations. Okay. You're going to maintain AWS operations. Okay, so most likely you might be working with something like CloudWatch, possibly, EKS, possibly. You're going to own and maintain infrastructure and operational excellence. You're going to document and develop processes. You're going to monitor the implementation of various critical infrastructure, maintain and release high available, reliable, stable products, create alarms. You guys see that? And maintain transparent monitoring. Understand complex architectures and is comfortable working with multiple teams. You have to have you have to be highly proactive with a keen focus on improving uptime availability of our mission critical services. You guys see all that, right? Must haves: AWS System Ops Associate and Developer experience creating, delivering, and operating multi-tenant systems, cloud architecture experience in AWS environments, container-based deployments, code pipeline. So I'm not going to sit here and read everything, but just pick up these key things, guys. You see, experience with tools like App Dynamics, Sumo Logic, Datadog, CloudWatch. I just mentioned that. Solid understanding of infrastructure security. You guys see that somebody had a question about security, right? So that's one of the roles of SRE, keeping our infrastructure secure. In this case, they want you to have knowledge of Azure and Azure Active Directory, strong written and verbal communication skills. Okay. So you guys see all that, right? So with each role that you're trying to apply for, please make sure you go and read about the roles and responsibilities. Don't just apply blindly. Okay. If a lot of things in there are not things that you've covered in your past, then I'll say leave it off. Go to the ones that have a lot that can pretty much almost match up your resume. So let's say you trained under AWS, and this company is they use the AWS platform, so a lot of things they do is AWS. Then yeah, you probably want to apply for that one first, compared to a company that has roles and responsibilities attached to like a Microsoft Azure or Google GCP. Okay. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe to this channel, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you guys for checking out all my old past videos. I continue to bring you guys more videos. We'll continue to learn. And I can't say this enough, guys. As a software engineer, as an SRE, as a DevOps engineer, it's lifetime of learning, guys. You can't just sit back and say, hey, I got this job, I'm good. No, we learn every day. You guys just saw that article I read to you, right? About K8 probes. Guess what? I was reading that earlier. Okay. So, lifetime of learning. Okay. This is the perfect time, guys. If you want that change in life, if you're tired of what you're currently doing, you have this option to take this course. And I can't explain this enough. Hold on, guys. Let me take off my glasses. Give me 1 second. So guess what? I've had questions in the past. People ask me, well, they say things like, well, I don't have a college degree like you. I really don't understand this engineering stuff. I don't think I can do it. It's not for me. I'm just gonna keep doing the same job I'm doing, and I'm okay. Well, guys, you can't have a give up attitude. You have to be optimistic, okay? And also, as an engineer, that's the same mindset we have. We come into this job thinking about the possibilities, okay? Thinking about how we can make things happen, how we can make things work. So I want you to change your mindset, okay? Change your mindset. I know people that are engineers that just have a high school GED. I know people that are engineers that are coming from other professions. I know pharmacists that is an engineer. I know a physical therapist that is a cloud architect. I know of nurses who have gone through the same conversion. I used to work in healthcare for years, guys. I worked in healthcare for years. And look at me today. I am an SRE. Okay. So you can do it. There's no barriers. Don't tell me I don't sound like you, Chenna. I can't talk like you. I can't speak like you. I can't understand the concepts like you. No, 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 no. Don't have that give up attitude. Okay. Don't have that give up attitude. We can do this. We can learn this. All it takes is time and sacrifice. We can all do this. Okay. Now, guys, is my computer moving or what? I think because I have my hand on the desk and I'm doing this right here, so it's moving. Okay. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe. Ask me any questions, guys. Any questions about SRE? If you're currently studying, if you're currently applying for jobs, I want to know how it's going. Check out that link right there. It's going to answer the question about K8 probes, because a lot of times they might ask questions about that, especially if you say things like, "Oh yeah, we use EKS at the job." They're going to ask you, "Okay, well, how do you make sure it's running, or how do you make sure the pods is still alive, and what do you do to monitor the pods? What are you using for observability of the pods? How do you do health checks?" So that's a good way to be able to answer that question. And also, not just answering the question. We do a lot of labs in class, so those labs expose you to things like that. Okay. All right. So please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember, victory is yours. You will get a project. I'm telling you. It only takes one company to say yes, just one. Okay. Some of you have gone on these job interviews and you've gotten more than one offer, right? And you've had to like pick one. So it only takes one company to say yes. That's it. Just one company. Okay. So come into class, prepare, study, dig deep, guys. Don't just stop at what I mentioned to you guys here in class. Dig deep, learn more, work as a group. We have groups in Skype. Okay, they all work together. They talk and share ideas and stuff like that. Okay, so don't give up. You will get a project. Okay, I can't make this up. This work from home thing is the real deal. A lot of us as engineers are working from home. A lot of us, a good chunk of us. As a matter of fact, all my friends that are engineers, all of them are working from home. All. Okay. So this work from home is here to stay. Don't worry about what you hear out there about how some companies are asking their employees to come back to the office and all that. You still have choices. A lot of companies are willing to work with you. A lot of companies show a high level of diversity. They understand the dynamics of how society has gone through a lot of changes, and they're willing to work with you. Okay, so the key thing is for you to come on board and get the work done for them to provide value. And a lot of times they want to build what they call what we call cross-functional team. Okay, so I bring in my input, another engineer brings in their input and knowledge and skill, and somebody else brings in theirs, and together we form a cross-functional team. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We're going to be wrapping up soon. I'll hang on for a few more minutes, and that this should be it for tonight. Okay, I appreciate you coming on. Those of you that ask questions via email, I thank you so much. Okay, and if you guys have a special day in a week that you'd rather do this Q&A, I'm okay with that as long as it's in the evening hours. Okay, it's fine. If you guys have a special day that you would like to set up for Q&A, that's fine. We can work things out. Invite more people if you have people who want to join the world of IT and they're not too sure of what they want to do and what's involved. Invite them on the call. We can do a Zoom call, or we can do a YouTube live video like this and share some more light on these topics. Okay. So please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for checking out this Q&A. Okay, enjoy your evening, enjoy the rest of the week, and enjoy the rest of the year. This is Engineer Uchenna Akuluso coming to you live. Peace. And I'm out.